Okay, so I'm doing this live just as a sample for the readings in the style I'll do. But before I get into the card pulls, because I have right now 14 decks, and then I ordered another 4, and then like a dice roller that rolls out the zodiac signs, because I think that's super cool. That, and I'm really, really, really into astrology. I got my black and my white candle. I got my feather. I got my water. I got my dirt. I got my crystals. Yep. So I got everything squared away here. And today is the first day in Gemini. Gemini's, I'm also going to explain about that. Just because it's Gemini season, and happy birthday to the Geminis out there. Happy month. Happy solar return. May you level up, get your manifestations, get your blessings, and enjoy your stuff. And if you're into Sigil astrology, which is Vedic astrology, they go back by one. It's the beginning of Taurus season. In Vedic astrology, I am a Cancer, which means in topical astrology, I'm a Leo, which would explain why a lot of Leos are naturally intuitive because they're Cancers. And that's depending on what astrological system you follow. There's also Hellenistic astrology, there's draconic astrology, there's also your draconic chart, which is who you are on a subconscious level, or also who you were in a past life, and that can also be on your south node. Your south node in your chart is who you were in your past life. Your north node is the lessons you are here in this lifetime to master. Oops, I should not have added a rolling chair because now I'm just going to be goofing off. I should have just gotten me a Play-Doh or something. Okay, so anyway, so right now we have the moon going into Aquarius conjuncting Saturn, and depending on where you have that in your chart, you're gonna have two conflicting energies. We have the moon, which is very emotional and moody. Like if you look at Cancerians people, Cancers, they are ruled two. They are ruled by the moon, and they're very moody. They're crabby. People say that they're very emotional, but that's most water signs and fire signs too, because fire signs are sigil water signs. So they say that water signs are very emotional, especially Cancers. But then you have the planet of Saturn, which is ruled by discipline and karma. If you think Mars, the Apollonian planet, is strict, Saturn is stricter because Apollo is still ruled by Mars, so there's still that fiery energy. Whereas Saturn, if you look at Capricorns in Aquarius placements, they're very stoic. They're very like in control of their emotions. Like they don't really let you know what's really going on, and if they do, it's in a very subtle and calm way. I have not seen an Aquarius blow up, and I have never seen a Capricorn blow up either. I could be wrong, depending on the Mars placement, because Mars is how you show aggression. Mine's in Virgo, so I'm very passive aggressive, and I'll be very like snarky with my mouth. And also my Mercury's in Virgo too, so that just adds to it. But with that being said, naturally there's going to be a tug and a pull depending on where this is acting out in your house. If it's in the first house, it's going to be with your appearance and how people perceive you, how you want people to perceive you, how you perceive yourself. And if it's happening in your second house, it's going to be about your possessions, how you spend money. You're going to want to, maybe there's going to be like a tug and a pull where you're going to want to buy something, but then you're going to be like, no, I want to save. Save your money, because we have Mercury retrograde also going backwards. You might have like a car part breakdown that you might have to dish out right away. You might have a setback in your travel plans. You do want to have that extra cash, especially right now during the Mercury retrograde. If you're traveling, always have a plan B. Don't buy any electronics because they might be a little faulty. They might not be all good. Fuck. I just bought. Whoops. I hope I don't get flagged or put in Facebook jail. I hope those whatever. I just bought an electronic, so I did not follow that rule, but whatever. Anywho, so there's going to be that. So if you have it in your third house, it's going to be how you network and communicate. You might want to be very emotional and say whatever you want, but at the same time, you might want to be like, no, maybe I shouldn't say that. So there's going to be that tug and pull. Write in a journal. Your fourth house is how, like, the house of the home, the mother. Maybe there's going to be something going on in the household. You might want to be super emotional or very like comforting, but then at the same time very strict and stern. Then the 5th house is the house of creativity. Also, you're going to have a tug and pull there. The 6th house is the house of work. You might want to be very playful and in your feelings at work, but then at the same time, you're at work, so you can't really have that. The 7th house is the house of relationships and marriage. There might be a tug and pull there in relationships, both platonic and romantic, and maybe business life. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. Your 8th house is the house of the occult, death, transformation. There might be a tug and pull there. How you want to, maybe there's something in your life you want to transform, which would make sense with Pluto going retrograde as well, depending on where that's acting out in your chart and in what house as well natally. And the way you can find that out, I should post the links in the comments, because the more the best way you can learn this is by studying your chart. And the more you study your chart and stuff, the better. Like, you're gonna understand yourself, and you're gonna be able to read other people's chart, and you'll see how, like, it's kind of weird how exact it is, because then there's also other placements like your north node and your south node, like I mentioned, your midheaven, and what planets conjunct that. So here is one link that I'm gonna post, and it's free. I've been using this one for since I was a sophomore in high school, and I was 15. I'm about to be 31. So I posted that website, and it's free. All the websites I'm going to post are free. And the way, I know I'm super ADHD and I got off topic. So the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. So like I said, you're going to want to look at something there. It's AstroSeek. There we go. I stay away from CoStar just because, like, the owner did a lot of, like, crappy things, and you should look into that. She was caught on TikTok saying something like, I purposely put negative things even though they're not going to happen, so that my clients or subscribers prepare for the worst, which is kind of like, I don't understand that. Okay, so with AstroSeek, it's a lot easier to get the Draconic chart, the Vedic chart, and all this other stuff. Whereas with Astro, Dinas, however you pronounce it, it's easier to get, like, specific asteroids, like your bride chart, like what kind of a bride someone's gonna have. Not doesn't have to be, but like maybe they'll have that in their chart: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or for the women, it's the groom asteroid, and it's like what kind of sign or placements your twin flame, your significant other is gonna have. I don't do twin flame readings. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I've just been surrounded by a bunch of karmics, and karmics are not good. Like, they're the ones that crack. Like, you're gonna have to learn the hardest lessons with. Hi, Ez and Victor. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, so back to how the moon's in Aquarius conjuncting Saturn, and then we have Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde. So I was just talking, well, I'm gonna get into that later, but I should make a note of that. Anywho, so your 8th house, like I said, it's how you're going to transform stuff and how you're going to want something in your life, so you're transforming. And like I said, wherever Pluto's going retrograde is more than likely where your focus is going to be, also with the moon conjunct Saturn these next couple of days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, until the moon shifts into Pisces, where you're going to want to be in your bed, cozy up, and not want to do anything, and be moody and fantasize and stuff like that, which is cool. On those transits, I would say get into creativity, write, paint, whatever it is you do. And now if it's transiting your 9th house, it is going to talk about spirituality, how you learn. You might want to learn something new, maybe not, or maybe how you learn things, how you go about your spirituality. Maybe you might want to rethink that, be a little stricter about that, maybe refine it, tighten it up a little more. If it's in your 10th house, it's the house of career and social status. Maybe like how you want others to perceive you. Maybe you have a lot of things to say and you shouldn't. Saturn's making you feel like you're constricted. Maybe you feel confined in work and very emotional about that. Ground yourself if that's how you're feeling. Like, breathe. You can always breathe and count to 10. Always remember to breathe in every situation. Things I have to tell myself too, because I'm very emotional and moody, and it's easy for me to like be very reactive. So it's a work in progress with me. So what this Mercury retrograde is calling for is for us to go into our shadow work. If you are a Gemini sun or moon, rising, Venus, or if that's, or you have a stellium in it, it's for you to do shadow work. Same thing with Taurus placement, Aquarius placement, and Libra is the time to do shadow work. And shadow work means working on habits you need to get rid of, maybe things you need to add. Whatever shadow work is for you is what the retrograde wants you to focus. And also the collective as well. Same thing with the Pluto retrograde. It's nothing but shadow work. So that's what all of this transits is basically saying. Same thing with the moon and Saturn. It's basically discipline. Saturn is the planet of discipline, and it rains diamonds in that planet. So like I said, with enough discipline you get a diamond. Too much pressure though, it melts into water. So in the 10th house is the house of social status and work. So maybe you need more discipline at work and you need to stop being emotional. Hello. So, and now if it's in the 11th house, it's going to be about your friends. It's maybe you want to be more strict about certain emotions with your friends. Maybe you want to set some emotional boundaries. Maybe you want to set some boundaries with money. Or maybe a secret's going to come into light because the moon does reveal stuff, illuminate things. That's what the moon card is, the secret. 1111 confirmation. So there's that. So then, let me see what we got here. If it's in the 12th house, it's going to be about spirituality. Maybe there's going to be something about like the religion that you want to, or your religion or your spirituality that you're going to want to refine. Or maybe there's something that you're going to want to express. So it just depends on what house. Each house has a different meaning. So we got that going on there. So for Gemini season, we also have this retrograde going on there. And Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury. So wow, Mercury's going backwards and it's in Gemini. So Geminis might be having a lot of miscommunications or maybe being misunderstood a lot. And it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or if that's your signature. I have a Virgo stellium. So I'm a Leo Sun with a Virgo stellium. So I'll read for Leo Sun and Virgo. And a lot of times the Virgo horoscope will resonate more than the Leo one. And also you shouldn't be reading your sun sign. The one that's going to resonate more is your rising sign. I'm a Pisces rising, so I read that one. And sometimes that really is like, it's spooky accurate. I can't even. But it's good to read for all your placements. But I have both Capricorn and a Virgo stellium. So, but the stronger one is Virgo because those are my inner planets. Mars, Mercury, Venus were my outer planets, and my black moon, Lilith, are in Cap. But that's a topic for another day. We'll do stelliums for another day. But with the Gemini sun, people are going to want to be more social. You are going to be more talkative, but be mindful of being, like, it's going to come back. Just don't do idle gossip because people are going to misconstrue it. We have Mercury retrograde. Miscommunication galore. Also, take a lot of screenshots. Keep the receipts, people. Just dot your T's and cross your I's. Be very careful and mindful who you're sending those messages to. Now's not the time to be cheating, like I said on the last live, because when you have Pluto going retrograde and you have Saturn involved as well, because a lot of us in my age group are going through a Saturn return, it's karma. So now a lot of things are going to be revealed. A lot of structures are going to come down once it starts shifting into Aquarius in 2023. Saturn, that is. So there is that. People are going to want to be more social. And once Mercury is out of the retrograde, June the 3rd, it's going to be a 2-week post-shadow phase. Sometimes the shadow phases, pre and post, are worse than the actual retrograde. Since my Mercury and my chart and Venus are natally in retrograde, it's like our Mercury natal return to me. So I'm okay, I guess. But then I have Jupiter transiting my second house. So I'm pretty lucky. That helps a lot. But depending on where you have Jupiter transiting is where you're going to be experiencing your luck, depending on where you have Aries. Mine's in my second house, so it's possessions. You have it in your first house, it's going to be your appearance. Third house, networking. Fourth house, household. Fifth house, creativity. Sixth house, work. Seventh house, relationships. Eighth house, transformations. Ninth house, philosophies, education, travel. 10th house is going to be work and social status as well, along with the 6th house being health related. The 11th house is the house of networking and friendships, and then the 12th house would be the house of spirituality. So that's what you were where you would be experiencing luck, depending on where Aries is. Wherever Saturn's in your chart right now, that's where you're experiencing limitations and a lot of lessons and discipline that needs to be done. Now, those are the transits. Those are the energies for the weekend. I've been studying this since I was like 15. So, and I'm still learning. Like, there's also degrees in astrology, and each degree has a specific meaning to a specific zodiac sign. Like, the retrograde's happening in a Capricorn degree, so it's the degree of Saturn and discipline and karma, and it's going backwards, which means just desserts are coming in. Like, everybody this weekend is going to receive their karma, whether it be good or bad. But that's just how it is all the time. So, yummy. I'm hungry, but I'm fasting right now. So, now, with that being said, I can get into the tarot and what a cross-watcher is. Now, I like to do tarot by zodiac signs. Some people like to do it by, like, physical features. It just depends how you like to channel. A cross-watcher is somebody who's watching with the intent of spying, gossiping, to try to throw dirt on somebody, to throw the evil eye at them, to wish ill intent on the person, asking the question on the reader, on the audience. I already did all the protection that I needed to do prior to coming to live, and my rituals and stuff like that. So I'm good. I'm divinely protected. Archangel Michael's here. He's always here. I've been finding feathers left and right. I already did all that. Cool. So I did my stuff, and I also did everything else I needed to do. So that's a cross watcher. And for example, let's say, I'm sorry, I've been picking on Geminis a lot, but it's Gemini season. I have absolutely no placements in Gemini. I don't have my sun in none of that. And let's say, for example, I'm having a problem with a Gemini, or I broke up with a Gemini, or a Gemini's hassling me, whatever. I go and I start watching tarot videos on Geminis. I start reading horoscopes on Geminis just to see what's going on for them, so that I can throw ill intent on their manifestations, their blessings, and good luck. That's what a cross-watcher is. For example, somebody looking at what's going on for Leo when they don't have anything related to Leo in their chart, just so they can be like, I hope that Leo doesn't get what she wants because I don't like her. I hate her. I think she's stuck up. I hope everything goes wrong for her. That's a cross-watcher. And I don't welcome cross-watchers, which is why I do most of my tarot readings and card pulls under specific people, just because I need to really protect my energy and the energy of the people as well, because cards have a way of spilling the tea. For example, I went to go get my eyebrows done, and it was on Wednesday. I wasn't even gonna read for anybody. I was just taking out my cards to shuffle, to pull for me, so that I kill time while I wait. So then this one guy was like, I don't believe that. So then I just started shuffle. And then I just started picking up on like 8 people. They were like sitting there, energy. And then the funniest thing happened. Like, the person that was the furthest from the room was the one whose energy I pulled on the most. And like, I had everything accurate. I was able to pick up on her, this other person, like 3 other people in her life. Like, I was able to pick up on like 7 people in that section, and she was the furthest one, and like the other 5 to 6 people weren't even in that room, but I was able to pick up on their energy, just like her. And then I was able to pick up on another 3 people's energy, so I ended up being there like a good 2.5 hours, just shuffling and pulling cards. So yeah, that was fun, but I wasn't doing proper protocol then. Now I am. I paid attention. So how dare they? Yeah, but people do that. Like, people will be like, I hate this girl so much. I'm tired of her winning. Or I hate this person so much. Why does everything go good for them? I'm going to start giving them the evil eye so bad stuff happens to them. Like, people be like that just because how dare they have it better than me? Even though it's like, you don't know how many times this person struggled before they finally got the win. So I'm going to start pulling cards just to see what the energy is for Gemini season, because I love me Geminis. I'm a Leo. Leos and Geminis are BFFs. Air, fans, fire. But the bigger BFF to Leos, I'm sorry, Gems, is the Libra. Libras and Leos are like this. My BFF for like the longest time is a Libra. She a Libra. Also, my first BFF from elementary, BJ, was a Gemini. So we still talk here and there. He's a really good chef. he's an awesome Gemini. Like, that's the one male Gemini I can honestly say I have nothing bad to say about. Like, nothing whack ever happened between he and I. Like, nothing but fucking love there for me and BJ. Sorry, pardon my language. But I love that Gemini. Mwah. There's a couple, I love Geminis. Geminis are awesome. Like, I just don't like the slander they get. Same thing with Scorpios. Scorpios get a lot of slander too. Everyone always hates on Scorpios. They're always like, like they get a bad rap. Leos get a bad rap too. It's always Gemini, Scorpios, and Leos that get a bad rap, and that's not nice. We need to stop doing that. Every zodiac sign has the potential to be a POS and a narcissist. Trust me. So it's just that I'm being accosted. I'm not even gonna get into it. Anywho, but the way in Doja Cat's lyrics, don't trust a Libra or a Gemini. She's a Libra, so I don't even know why she's saying that, but I guess she's projecting. I've never had a negative experience with a Libra either. Only with like a Gemini. Only one time I've had a negative experience, but even then, like, it wasn't anything severe or like. It's them fire signs, y'all crazy. We crazy. Fire signs be crazy, y'all. But the most bland fire sign, the Gemini card, the lovers. It's your season, y'all. So I'm gonna pull for the signs for cookouts. She's a Gemini, so hi Lord, I love you. The Gemini that I love, and I hope you have an amazing birthday. Her birthday's coming up soon, now that I remember. I hope every Gemini out there and every Gemini placement, if you're a Gemini rising or you have Jupiter in Gemini, you're going to be expecting some good luck. Gets what they want. So yeah, I have like a ton of decks, and I already explained what a cross watcher was. I explained the transits for the weekend, so people are going to be like a little bipolar, so in their feelings. So get a journal, people, and write letters about what you want to say, and then burn it before you go and burn a bridge. Don't go burning bridges. Don't go pounding on people's door and getting arrested. It's not worth it. Just write it in a letter and then tell it to the moon. Burn it. Emotions are going to be running high this weekend. Ooh, it's my cousin. Ooh, my cousin Chino's eating cookies and cream. He's that guy. Hey. Hey, okay. So, I'm going to pull some cards for Gemini first because it's Gemini season. Happy birthday, Gemini. Happy solar return. I hope you get everything that you want. Angelina Jolie's a Gemini too, and she's gorgeous. Because Geminis are Sigil Taurus, and Taurus are ruled by Venus. That's why they're beautiful, yo. Alright, what's going on for Gemini this season? What can Gemini expect? Alright. We got a Queen of Swords in reverse. As always, an air sign. Definitely your card, and you're in the reverse. Somebody's not setting boundaries, or somebody's being motherfucking reckless. Sorry, yeah. This is why I'm gonna delete this video before I get put in Facebook jail by that alien Mark Zuckerberg. He's a reptile. It's an inside joke that I have with a coworker that I call him and a bunch of celebrities reptiles. Anywho, so we got a Gemini in reverse. We know what's going on. Or Gemini in their feminine energy. Why are we in the reverse? It's the Queen of Swords. Oh, that one flew out. Because somebody is feeling frustrated and burdened. There's a lot of fighting going on here. Why are we fighting, Gemini? It's your season, boo. There's no reason to be fighting. You should be happy. You should be celebrating. Birthday month. You're so crowned. Bowed down. Okay, what's the Ten of Wands about? Oh, that flew. Okay. It's going to be about confused. Somebody's confused here. The Seven of Cups is confusion. So there's a Gemini here that's feeling frustrated and confused about balance or about a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. The Temperance card means balance and restoration, or maybe after taking all your frustrations and being careful about a choice you need to make, there's going to be balance in a situation. Put it where it fits. This is a collective reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay? And mind you, this could be past, present, or future. But this is for Gemini season. And this is the Queen of Swords, because this is an air sign. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we got Gemini here that is feeling frustrated by a bunch of burdens. and is in their head and feeling confused and is not being wise. And no, it needs to be wise about a choice they need to make. My ears are ringing, and if you could see my candle flames, they're going nuts. So somebody definitely, I'm picking up on somebody's energy. All right, I don't need my glasses right now. I have my third eye. So, Monday. Okay, anywho. So we have a Gemini or an air sign. Doesn't have to be, but this is a Gemini reading that I'm doing for the collective. So Geminis, you're feeling frustrated and confused, and it could be involving a situation that needs balance, or it could be involving a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. What else? Oh, it's feeling hot in here. Okay. Gross. It's 103. 103. Oh, I'm a teacher. Okay, what's this Temperance card? Dang, those flew out. Okay. So, it's about not ending a cycle out here. Somebody needs to end something, because when the world's upright, it's the completion of a cycle. So somebody's not ending something right here, and they're either losing money, or it could be involving an earth sign. It could be a Taurus, a Knight of Pentacles, or somebody being immature. It could be a younger Taurus or a younger earth sign. It doesn't have to be a Taurus. Pentacles or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Eee. Oh man, let me take this choker off. It's feeling hot. Somebody doesn't want me to get these messages out. Too bad. Or somebody's feeling fucking heated. And that's why there's somebody's feeling heated because they're confused, is what I'm getting. I'm picking up on a really fiery energy right now. Okie dokie. So, what's the Knight of Pentacles? Who's the Knight of Pentacles? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Okay. Yeah, so the Knight of Pentacles is definitely a younger earth sign. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Put it where it fits. And coming in with an offer. That's the Page of Pentacles. No, I'm going to put that back in there, and if it comes back out, it comes back out. Okay, what's this Page of Pentacles? What's the offer, Spirit? Clarify the offer for Gemini. I'm going to go all out for Gemini because it's their season, y'all. Don't be hating. I love all the signs. What's this Page of Pentacles? Oh, okay, so this Page of Pentacles wants to be seen as somebody's emperor, or could be involving a boss. An emperor could be an Aries. Doesn't have to be. It could just be a boss or somebody that's seen as your boss. So it could be a money offer coming from your boss. But definitely somebody does not want to end a cycle with a younger earth sign who wants to be your emperor, or there's an emperor that's feeling heartbroken. But there will be justice in this situation. Ooh. For who are we getting justice? My son's here. Hey, Patches. Whoop. That one's like for a Cancer, or there is going to be movement and justice. The Chariot also represents forward movement or somebody's car, but it's a Cancer. So there's going to be justice for Cancer placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But this Emperor is no longer feeling heartbroken, or is feeling heartbroken. Let's see. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. So this is what the Shapeshifters is for. Heather. Yes, I need to know some things. There's some things I'm curious about. Alright. What's the cycle we're not ending out here? What's the cycle that Gemini needs to end out here? Okay. So there's definitely, so whatever cycle you're not ending out here and money loss is going out, or whatever situation that balance needs to be brought to or over the Sagittarius, there is divine protection. Somebody is watching over you. I will watch over you. Someone's watching you. You're like, and you're being protected. And you need to reconsider your alliances, make new connections. So whoever you're confiding in here, wherever it is, it could be work, do not trust this person. This person's not somebody to be trusted. And they could be a Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm getting do not trust the Sagittarius. That's what I'm hearing. Hey, I know some Sages that are cool. I don't like that. But whatever, it's not mind reading. Okay, so you need, okay, so the world cycle, the cycle that you need to end is trusting whoever it is that you're trusting. You can't be trusting this person, because also another cycle that needs to be ended here is you need to rediscover your individuality, because mermaid in a koi pond, it says rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. So in the upright, like, or maybe, oh, okay, so now this makes sense. It came out on the reverse. You're ending that. You're stepping out of that cycle. And that makes sense. It's your season. The sun's now in there. But somehow you're still feeling victimized, because this came out reverse. Little Red Riding Hood, I am not a victim. It came out in the reverse. So you're feeling victimized, but you're pushing forward, which is good. And which would explain the Temperance card, which is bringing balance into a situation. Or you're no longer feeling victimized by the Sagittarius. Put it where it fits. Those are the two energies I'm getting. And like I said, this is a collective reading. A lot of it may not resonate. Let's see what we got. What's this Page of Pentacles? Okay. After sadness, happiness, and hope return. So this earth sign is feeling sad and hopeless. Beauty and the Beast, you need some space in a relationship, but it's not giving the person space. That's no bueno. Why aren't we giving them space? Let's find out. Beauty and the Beast. Okay. So somebody here is not giving their partner space, but they feel very sad. Could be an earth sign dealing with a fire sign, an emperor or a boss. Somebody's not stepping back when they need to. And then, oh, they're like, read that. Okay, so new skills, advanced training, and rapid movement. So if you were looking for a job offer, maybe reconsider it. It might not be what you think it is, which, because also the Page of Pentacles could be like, here's a money offer. It could be like a message about money from a younger person, or it can also represent a younger earth sign. But now it's starting to look like a job offer here. But I'm also, like, because I'm getting various energies. I'm getting one of somebody, a younger earth sign, feeling rejected by a fire sign. I don't know why, even though it's a Gemini reading. Or maybe they see this Gemini as the emperor, or this fire sign as the emperor. But whatever the offer is, reconsider it, because it's not going to be good. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions. Okay, so don't be afraid to step into your energy, Gemini. Like, whatever this offer is, be very careful as to what it is, because it's not going to be what you want it to be. It may not be. Make sure to read the fine print, which makes sense with the Mercury retrograde. You need to look at the fine print. And also, whatever's dimming your glow right now, don't let it. Like, Aries. So, yeah, Gemini, be very careful about the offer, and be careful with these fire signs. And an Aries or a boss figure, also the Emperor doesn't have to be an Aries, it could be like a boss figure. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Cups, because Seven of Cups means you are confused about something. Let's do that. Seven of Cups for Gemini. Okay. about a love offer or a spiritual offer, but I'm getting into love offer. Gemini is confused about a love offer. They don't know if it's genuine or not, or maybe possibly a manifestation showing up, and they're like, but do I trust it? Because the Ace of Cups, it's a dove, and then you see like the hand coming out from the sky. So there's that. Alright, what's the Ace of Cups? What's the Ace of Cups for Gemini? It's about a delay. Yeah, it's a delay and a little offer. Yeah, so you're totally in your head about a little offer, or about a travel offer too, possibly, and you're just kind of like, but there's an offer there. Okie dokie, what's the offer? Somebody's in their Five of Wands energy, though, about the offer. Someone's being defensive about this offer. It could be a passionate offer. Okay, let's not spill all the sauce. Yeah, so a Gemini is feeling like, Gemini, you're feeling like 555. There's big changes going on. Yeah. Darn. It's your season, yo. You should be thriving and feeling good. I don't like that you're getting all these reverses. Like, the job offer's kind of weird. Like, I would be very sus about it. Take it slow. Reconsider it. But you're being suspicious about this love offer. And also, there could be a delay in travel plans if you're traveling. Because the Two of Wands means traveling a short distance. But also, came out in the reverse. So, just going to be possible delays. But there is a little offer coming. However, this Gemini is in their Five of Wands energy. They're feeling kind of defensive and guarded. Also, their Five of Swords, because they feel like they've been picking up people's slack. But they do have the upper hand in whatever situation it is. You have 3 swords remaining. But whatever situation it is, this Gemini feels like they're in the reverse. They're feeling defensive. Or it could be also a love offer that's just, I wouldn't take it. Also, male Geminis. I'm not feeling very good. Female and male Geminis are feeling down. I don't like that. I'm feeling sad now. Damn, y'all. I was just trying to do a fun reading. Yeah, me puse triste. But it's okay. It's date night. The flame's going crazy. I thought it was Wednesday. Did something happen on Wednesday to a Gemini specifically that makes them feel sad? If you don't want to confirm publicly, that's cool. I won't get mad. You can always DM me. Alright, what else we got? Let's clarify. The Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords for Gemini? It's over a false, passionate beginning with the King of Wands or somebody that was being very fiery or very passionate. Yeah, and Gemini's definitely dealing with a fire sign. What's the King of Wands for Gemini? What's the King of Wands for Gemini? Somebody who feels like they don't have anything left. They're in their Five of Cups energy. They feel like, oh, everything's ruined and spilled over some truth that was spoken. About the Four of Wands. Regarding a work situation. And a secret or a Cancer. What's the secret? What's the Moon card? Seven of Pentacles. So it's about karma. It's about reaping what you're sowing. So the secret was about somebody getting money or good karma, or somebody. Let's see. This is Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. about a group of people. Figure out the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to lay out the obstacle and possible outcome, and then I'm going to move on to Cancer. Three of Pentacles. What's the Three of Pentacles? Well, no, I'm going to spoil Gemini a little longer. Okay. So Three of Pentacles is about an ending of a situation. And resting. So somebody's no longer going to be resting, which is good. Makes sense. So the beginning half of Gemini season, what I'm seeing is somebody not putting boundaries, or somebody being manipulative, a female being manipulative, or somebody not putting boundaries and feeling frustrated because they're confused about a choice involving a Sagittarius or a choice involving balance. Remember, put it where it fits. This is a collective reading. I have a ton of Geminis on here too. I know a ton of everybody. And Gemini can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however you have it. Okay? And it's over somebody not ending a cycle or not wanting to end something with either a job or a younger earth sign. But you are being divinely protected, but you need to reconsider who you trust because they're not trustworthy, and you need to step back. Like, you're stepping back into your power of like, no, I am me. I'm going to get myself done. I stand out. It's okay to be original. It's okay to stand out. And every person is unique. You should. But you're feeling like you're victimized, though. You're feeling like a victim in this situation where regarding the Sagittarius. I don't know why I want to say it's regarding the Sagittarius. And you're feeling like, okay, no, I'm going to break away from this. Like, so you're going to put balance back by doing that. So also we have like a young earth sign with an offer or a job offer. Do not trust it. Be very considerate about it. It's not what it seems. Give it space, give it time, so that way you can reconsider what it is. Because if you're not giving it space and you're just rushing it and you're not listening to your intuition, it's going to lead you astray. And you need to listen to your intuition. There's this book called The Gift of Fear, and it's written by Gavin DeBecker, and it talks about how police officers rely on their intuition and their gift of fear, and that's how most of the time it saves their lives. And they talk about that, and a lot of time women don't do that, and we need to start doing that. Fear's a gift, and it helps you in and out of situations, because this offer, or like, be it job or romantically by this earth placement, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, or by a younger person, or whatever offer it is, it's not going to lead to advancement, and it's not going to be what you think it is. Yeah. Because this is going to kill your originality. Don't do it. And this situation could be involving an emperor, could be an Aries, or a boss. Emperor doesn't have to be an Aries, but it can also be a boss. So be very careful with this guy wanting to be your emperor. He may not be whatever it seems. And like I said in previous lives, do not start new relationships during a retrograde. Especially this year when all the planets are retrograde. Now is the year to do shadow work and rebuild. Not just for Geminis, but for everybody. Okay, so then we got somebody's feeling heartbroken over a false passionate beginning with a fire sign, wands or fire, or and then it was clarified by the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who feels like they're left out. So this fire sign is feeling heartbroken over a truth about the Four of Wands. Could be about 4 people, or it could be about fighting in a work situation or a secret about money involving 3 people. But that situation is being put to, it's done, it's deaded, and you're resting, and you will get justice in this situation. Whatever obstacle it is that you're facing, justice is coming. and you're going to be moving forward. But be mindful of the love offer from the earth sign, and be mindful from an offer from a boss or from any job. Now's not the time. But we also got that the Seven of Cups, the confusion, and the wise choice you need to think about, because the Seven of Cups doesn't necessarily mean you're confused. It could also be about making a decision, and you need to be very careful, because not every cup is a good cup. There's a false mask, there's snakes, there's dragons, and it's about a love offer with a fire sign. And also, there might be delays in travel plans. There's a love offer coming in. Could be from a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Could put this fire sign in the reverse and cause fighting. Yeah. And somebody's feeling like they have to pick up the pieces, but they have the upper hand. But the Gemini's feeling like, yeah. And this involves a love situation. It doesn't have to be a Gemini, but it involves a love situation. And this is for both men and women. So I got a lot of different things going on. Geminis are like all over the place, which makes sense. It's Geminis. Not every Gemini is the same. Not every Libra is the same. Not every Aquarius is the same. This is just air signs for you. All right. What's the obstacle for Geminis this season? A Virgo or the Hermit. You're going to have to go into shadow work. What have I been saying? You need to do shadow work to get your wish fulfillment, to get your Nine of Cups, or to get this water sign. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be. All right. What's the possible outcome for this Gemini? What else? Clarify. Well, whatever the possible outcome is, you will not get the key, or that you're going to put a Taurus in reverse, or this earth sign in reverse. I'll put that back in, and it pops out, it pops out. And then I'm going to pull out verifiers. And I'm going to pull from a different deck. Possible outcomes. King of Swords in reverse. So might be a fight or an argument. Somebody not using their head when they should. What's this King of Swords about in this possible outcome? Because somebody's being sneaky. Don't be sneaky. Like, if you're going to be sneaky about something, like I said, now's not the time. What you need to do is either surpass this Virgo and water sign, or the challenge is you need to go into your shadow work. You need to do your shadow work to step into your power to get the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. But the possible outcomes is somebody's not going to be smart and try to be sneaky. Can't be doing that. Alright, so I am going to pull out verifiers. I'm be using the Modern Witch Tarot. So, love that this is a touchscreen. Hi, Ivana. Step into my office, talk to me nicely. Just kidding. This YouTube channeler named Pretty and Prophetic. She's so cute. Love that Brooklyn accent she has. Okie dokie. We're gonna have to verify the Hermit card. What's the Hermit card for Gemini? Dang, Spirit. Okay. So, the Hermit card involves judgment, possibly a Libra, or the Lovers in reverse. So, just Gemini. So, the challenge is that the Gemini feels like they didn't get fair judgment. And again, the Hermit, possibly by a Virgo, who feels like they want to be put on the wheel, or they feel like it's the bad karma. not looking at their resources, not being wise. So that's the challenge. You need to do shadow work because you feel you didn't get fair judgment by somebody, possibly a Virgo. Because the Hermit card, again, it came out upright. See? It's the Nine of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it's over this young earth sign or the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's over this Virgo, a younger Virgo, or possibly younger earth sign. Jesus, Gemini. Okay, what's the King of Swords? Clarify the King of Swords, please. Yeah, it's not being smart about moving to calmer waters. Because swords represent just a lot of arguing and fighting, along with wands. Wands also represent fiery, passionate energies, but swords just verbal, like, attacks. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's being sneaky about holding on to an offer about an incoming message. That's the message. Yeah, it's about a love offer. It's about a Two of Cups with a work situation. My family's home. Yay. Hello, my love. Give mommy a kiss. No. Go with daddy. I'm gonna have to end it in a bit because I want to see how her day was. I know I was gonna do for all signs, but it is the first day of Gemini season, I think. So, Gemini. Okay. So, the potential outcome is there's a message about a love offer involving a work situation. But be careful, because this person could be causing you to lose your money, or if it involves like a coworker, Gemini, don't do it. Don't shit where you eat. I have to put it that way. No, nothing good comes out of it. Because not a lot of people can detach and compartmentalize. There you go. Compartmentalize sex and love and stuff like that. Not a lot of people can do that. And that's an air sign thing where they just emotionally attach. But, yeah. So, that's the possible outcome. So, be very mindful about the offers you take. If you want to get to your Nine of Cups, to your wish fulfillment, use discernment. Use your intuition. So, that was a general reading for Gemini, for what to expect. Gemini season, what to look out for, what to do. And I use the Modern Witch Tarot to verify. You can find that deck at Michael's. I saw it there at Michael's. Then I used this, just your standard tarot Rider-Waite. And I use my Shapeshifters Oracle. I will start using, which other ones I ordered a bunch. So I'll play with them as I get them and do lives like that. Now, I'm going to pull out love messages for Gemini, just because it is Gemini season. And we ain't haters here. At least I'm not. Hey. Alright, so for the love messages for Gemini, before I got rudely cut off, trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Wasn't I just saying that earlier? Trust your intuition, Gemini. You got what it takes, and use your discernment when it comes to the love offer from the Earth sign. It doesn't have to be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, possibly a younger person. And the offer from your boss. Read the fine print. Make sure, like, you read the fine line and everything. Dot your T's, cross your I's. But whatever situation it is, you need to step back into your creativity to get back your individuality. Do your passions. Do your shadow work. That's what this retrograde's for, Gemini. Also, Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So you have to visualize the life you want, manifest, sit down, do a vision board, write it out, paint it out, sing it out, however you do it. And then close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So even in your darkest hours, there's still room for light. And power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So if a situation's not fitting you, Gemini, walk away. You have the power to walk away. You have free will. And, use it to your advantage. So I'm going to pull from the Time Oracle. Let's do crystals in there. Oh, it came with crystals. That is so cute. So, timing confirmation for Gemini, for whatever it is they're waiting for. Put it where it fits. Not all messages are going to resonate because this is a Gemini collective reading. So I'm pulling on various people's energies. I just got this deck yesterday. I'm excited. Oh! All right. So, if you can consistently stay in alignment and feel happy daily, the time frame is within a month. It came out in the reverse though, so somebody's not doing that. However, if you want it to happen, you gotta start changing your thought pattern. Sometime around your birthday in the reverse. So yeah, since you're not changing your thought pattern, your magical birthday ain't gonna happen. And then, are you asking from your true higher self? If so, the time frame is sooner than you think. So whatever it is that you want or are looking for, you need to align yourself with it. And that probably involves walking away from this toxic situation that's going on. Other than that, it's going to be a weird solar return. Because remember, we got Saturn and Pluto going retrograde. Now it's not the time to be messing around for anybody, not just Gemini. 2 months. It jumped out. So I'm getting a lot of reversals, and then 2 months because of the reversals. However, you do your shadow work, you do your homework, you do what you gotta do, and it's a lot sooner than you think. The divine rewards hard work and discipline and shadow work with a bigger reward and faster timing.